Good day, crafty chums. It's Nikki and Eileen here, and today we're feeling a bit junk journal-ish. But it's been so long since we've done one, we may not remember how. Eileen's gathering some bits and pieces, and I'm just here, and I'm cuddling the cat.
Yeah, I have.
So, yeah, I may not get a lot done today. Just cuddling the cat.
Yeah. Lucky little kitty.
I've actually got my stuff right beside of me, but you know, hands-free. Maybe if I put these little paws on the desk, he can sit on my lap and keep his paws on the desk. What do you think?
Maybe. Yeah. Depends if he's
I know.
Where did I put my paper?
I was going to say maybe. There you go. He's got his paws. He's ready.
Aww.
He's ready to craft.
So.
Oh, too funny.
Okay, you can start. I just gotta mentally think of where I put down the paper.
Yeah. Well, I've got like bits and pieces that I've been saving just for this moment. So
actual papers. I'm like,
so just trying to see which ones. It's hard doing this with one hand actually. Might be a little bit stiffer, that one, so we might use that one. Okay. To keep the handles or not keep the handles? I think I prefer not to keep the handles.
I think I might add mine because I only have the lunch bags.
Oh, right, yeah. I've got handles, but I don't like using the handles on there. It's, you know, they just get in the way, don't they?
It's up to you.
Oh, yeah, the cat's on the move. Get off. No touchy the candle, you'll burn your whiskers. Go that side. Right.
I had the perfect
gone. He's gone. He's gone. I'm just going to remove the handles. And I've saved the handles because I can use them in something else. Right, okay. Just trying to remove it, but keep the paper there. It's quite a strong bag, by the way. It's glued well. Okay, so I'm just going to cut down the edge here.
Okay. Oh, I found them! Yay! Oops.
Yay!
I was like, where did I put them? Looking around like here.
So I'm just putting on handles and I'm taking mine off. So, you know, it's totally up to you which way you do it. Oh, you said you found stuff.
Found some junk papers and stuff that I was looking at.
Actually, Eileen's in her craft room. Hi, Vicky. How are you?
Hi. Hi.
She hasn't been in her craft room for ages.
So everything's kind of placed, and I got new spots, and it's like, that's on the floor. Okay.
And if you didn't get that, she's on the floor in her craft room.
On a TV tray table. Oops. You'll come on the desk. Crisscross applesauce. It'll come.
I'm not even on camera. I'm just going ahead and doing my own thing. How are you, Vicky? How's the family?
paper. See all these papers?
Oh yeah.
Whatever, I can still use them. I have no idea what I was doing with these.
I didn't even know she had craft supplies, look.
What's that? Oh, I should go.
I didn't even know she had craft supplies.
Hey, it's been ages. I still don't have everything up. It's been ages. You know that. It's been ages since
Ages.
I
A long time.
Yeah. Not gonna be using my regular little. Well, I could use my regular little bin, but I don't. I just pulling stuff out. I'm gonna plug the computer in. Oh, the heat is. I'm really excited to actually. No. Just gotta think of where I put things. Now I just gotta look for my glue. But all my glue. Yeah. And as soon as I get proper enclosures for the creatures that are in here, I don't have to have this room so hot.
Ooh, it's a good job you don't mind creatures. that wouldn't be for me.
Well, I was like, my husband was upstairs, but I had to put the shoes on. Okay. Now, this is my bag. Mine's gonna be quick and easy. Yours looks fancy. You cut yours open. That's okay. Yeah,
well,
explain that what you did because I missed that.
Yeah, I just opened it up. I took the handles off, opened it up.
So where did you open it?
Yeah, just to strengthen it. I just cut down the sides.
Oh, when it was open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just down the gussets down the side.
Oh, so this. You cut down here?
Yeah, just cut. No, the center line.
Oh, I see.
Center line down the sides.
Oh.
That's because that's halfway.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then you left this part here?
I cut along the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Cut along the bottom, yeah. So I cut down the halfway line right to that bottom line where the spine would be. That's not going to be the spine. That's just going to be like halfway.
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't watching, so I wasn't paying attention.
That's okay. You were just so happy to be in your craft room again.
So what I'm going to do is I'm doing mine a different way.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my plan. I want to try your way at some point because I don't know if I ever did it that way. Maybe I haven't, I just don't remember. Oh, good. Vicky's going to craft along with us.
All right, great. Awesome.
Yay. Okay, so what I'm planning to do. Okay, I'm going to grab my old bag that I done a long time ago to remember how to do this. Because it's been so long.
Yeah, I haven't made many junk journals actually, to be honest with you.
Or haven't. Okay, so this is my old bag. This is an actual bag like yours, like a big bag, not the handles. I had to remove them and replace them. So I think I have to kind of make myself a little spine back here. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so now I just gotta remember. See, looking at it reminds me. I gotta get my ruler. It's been that long. Pretty funny.
This towards me, then it'll be. Yeah, that's better.
I'm hoping my ruler's in there. pull out my own.
I may not be thinking clearly yet because it's almost 4:30 in the morning.
I texted you this morning.
So yeah, so don't expect bright and witty conversation from me today.
I was like, Nikki, because I knew you said that you take your ringer off, so I wasn't worried about waking you up.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make sure, like, when you wake up, let's see if you had any bags.
Yeah. Well, I've been awake since 3, trying to get back to sleep.
Aww.
And then I saw your message flash, and I thought, well, why am I just laying here trying to get back to sleep when I'm not really going to sleep?
Yep. I have so much. Okay. I'm just trying to find my ruler. I have a super long one, but I can't use that one on this table because it's got the lip around it. I have a short one somewhere, and I thought it was in this little.
Look on mine, it says this bag is 100% recyclable, compostable, made from 100% recycled content. Please reuse and recycle this bag.
Nice. Well, that's what you're doing. I lost my ruler.
Reuse and recycle. And I've got more bags to go on the inside.
I don't have my ruler right now. It's somewhere. What I'm going to do to make it straight is fold the little piece on the inside back and forth, and hopefully you can find kind of it. Right.
So this one's going to be my cover.
Yeah. So since I didn't have a ruler, what I did, and I'm hoping this will work, is I did a fold where my spine's going to be.
Yeah.
Both ways. So let's hope that works.
Yeah. And I've just figured out the halfway point, and that's all I'm doing with that for now. I'm just going to see what my papers and that are going to look like, because with the width and that, I may cut down the width after I've got the papers in.
Okay. So that kind of gives me see that kind of gives me a fine area to play with. Because when I'm also filling my junk journal pieces, they're going to get thicker. I've done a few junk journals where I didn't make them thick enough.
Mm-hmm.
In this area, and they look kind of funny. That will be it. I think that's cute. I hope they put down the bag. You can use like a gift bag. Okay. Now, what do you like to do? I am going to reinforce the side.
And I've got another smaller bag. I've got bags. Got a little clear envelope, which is always good to put in.
So I have some gluey paper. I think I'm just going to use that to reinforce and tape on it. This is the paper I was using to glue some of my PCs and stuff like that with you, not to get on the table or something. So I'm going to use these to reinforce my inside.
got loads of strips of coffee dyed paper, which I might actually leave for little mini journals, maybe.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you, Nikki. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I've got loads of smaller coffee dyed strips of paper that I might leave for, smaller projects because my bag's a bit of a bigger bag.
So I'm just cutting my paper. I'm guesstimating because I don't know where my ruler is. That's the ticket. Right, Nikki? That's the reason.
But I do have lots of other coffee dyed paper.
I'm going to cut my first piece. I have no idea what. I should actually turn the light on in this room. I don't know if that'll help, but it might. You'll see that. I bumped the camera. I'm sorry. Like have a desk, a couple more shelves. Okay. All right. So I'm going to cut my first piece.
I don't think I'm going to seam it.
So somewhat cover some of this. That's why I'm using scrap pieces.
Eileen's going for the cover. I'm going for the content.
But like this is just my cover.
Yeah.
But I also want to I'm using the scrap to make it thicker, but I think I'll put some paper over top as well. Or something to cover up all the glue marks. I'm just using up this paper so I don't have to throw it out because it's got glue on it. That makes it good. Steady. I feel so bad. Poor Nikki. I'm really not making her do this. He's offered. Get up early. I'm using my straight edge on my other paper. My paper to kind of get straight cuts. So that is it. This will be my back cover, my spine, and the front cover. And then I have a pocket in here that's going to be a pocket.
I didn't realise I had sellotape on here, so it may not rip. Oh, yeah. Old tape.
Doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have a corner kind popping out on my bag. So my friends messaged me this morning, one of my friends, inviting me over for game night tonight. Yay! Play board games at her house for my birthday.
It's Eileen's birthday in New Zealand. Yay, happy birthday!
So thank you. So I am really happy because I'm like, oh man, that's so cool. And she's like, yeah, thanks, guys, because we play board games at her house, which is really fun.
Now I'm going to ask people: is it just me, or is Eileen very quiet? I may have my volume just turned down.
Well,
a little
you
bit
know what?
too loud.
My computer is right on the floor, and I have the desk thing up. So maybe I could put something underneath my computer. Just give me a second. I'll put a bin underneath. But I'm hoping that it won't ruin the camera because you know how my wire is. I could
It
do
might
that.
just, yeah, it might just be because I've got my volume down a bit lower.
It could be because of that. So I'm going to put my computer up. So I'll be very slow not to wiggle my wire too much. Okay, I'm higher up. Is that better?
Yeah, I've turned the
It's
volume
best
up
I can
anyway.
do. I don't have a bigger bin. I'm off the ground by 6 inches for sure. 7 inches. Wait. I think I did it like
That was a bit too loud. Feedback I got off that one was like, oh my gosh.
good. Okay.
That ripping paper was really loud in my thing. It was like, oh my god.
It's like, okay, so on this one here, I have like different scrap papers and doilies and stuff.
Yep.
What I'm gonna go for, just different scrap papers. This one, I think I made 3 signatures. It's poorly done, but it was just no two. Nope. I glue them directly. Some people glue them in. With these ones, I just glue them in. If you let them sit, they're good. But you can do different things that you want. So I have now. I think I'll work on my. Don't do anything else at the moment. I'm gonna figure this out.
Did you say you glued those signatures in?
Yes, I did. I glued them all in.
She did it.
And then I made my signatures, glued them in. So I am not sure if I want to work on the inside yet. I'm just possibly grab some things for scrap paper. So this one is square pieces of coloring pages in it. Looks to be right. So I will see how many I want to make. Here's a piece of scrap. Piece of scrap. Whatchamacallit? Paper bag, some paper piece. I'm gonna use my. I don't have my paper cutter right here. I have it kind of behind something, so I'm going to use it today. I could move things, but I should have been prepared with that, but it will be fine. Okay. I'm using this coloring page as a guide to any papers that I want to get signatures. Really randomly. I know I'm not working upside down. With this project, it doesn't really matter if I'm working upside down. I'm going to use this again. have a ruler because then I can push the signatures in together, but I can't find it at this second. And that is frustrating.
You see, my OCD is telling me now I can't put these papers in sideways.
Why?
Yeah, I hate upside down writing and things. It's like, no, don't put it in sideways. It's like, how silly is that? 'Cause you cover it, you cover it up with pockets and things like that anyway.
Yeah.
My brain. Sometimes it's hard to do like junk journals and my brain. Don't want to let me.
I'm going to do a piece of cardboard. That's going to be my piece I usually use to cook in my.
Do you have like autofocus on your camera?
Pardon me?
Do you have autofocus on?
I don't know. It might be. It looks okay.
Yeah, because it keeps going in and out of focus.
It's because I probably put everything down and jump away for a second.
Yeah.
These are not going to be perfect by far, but
why not? Kidding. Kidding.
Love you. That was a stretch and kiss from Cora. Okay. There's more pink. This one too, I don't want to do that. I think these are the issues. I got a few of these little things happen to be the perfect size for this.
Oh, Irene's gone. Irene's gone now. She's already gone. Oh dear. Come back, Eileen. Is that me or Eileen?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That was you.
Oh.
Come back, Eileen. I didn't mean it.
Well, for now. See him red pops. Okay. I have all these scrap papers. So much scrap papers.
So we've been seeing on TV all those fires, wildfires, and that you've got in Canada at the moment, and how hot it is, and
Again for a second.
You still with me?
Yeah, I am. I don't know why it keeps going away coming back. Going with. Do you have me back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just saying about the fires in Canada.
Often that happens. Really?
She
There
may
was a
be
couple
being
years
affected
back.
by the fires in Canada there. I'm sure.
Not
Sure
yet.
the internet.
Myself.
And the heat. Is it hot where you are?
Right now it's not because it's been raining. A lot of storms. But it has been very, very hot. But I finally did give up some heat. This is interesting. I don't know who wrote on here. This last since Saturday, I believe, it started raining and having storms.
Yeah.
And it was, yes, it was super hot. Okay, so what I'm going to do. So it was super hot. I was a little worried. Like I was watering my plants in the house and I have a humidifier right on them. I was watering them almost every day. Some of them I was having to water so often. And that's quite unusual, right? So and like I said, I had my humidifier on as well. So it was pretty warm. So I'm adding paper scraps to this to make the full page. Patchwork. It's patchwork. So I can use some of these. It works. So that's quite interesting. That's so much paper. Very good. But yeah, there has been with heat and all that heat. It's a given, right? That there's going to be fire.
Yeah, 49 or something they were reporting that you're having over there.
Yeah. There we go. That's one page. Oh, hey. Sorry if the stream is going wacky. I'm not sure if it's because of me being in the far room. But I'm gonna, I don't know. Or if it is, it's just gloomy and stuff outside. So let's see, how many do I want to put in this?
No, we're not saying it's Eileen.
I don't know. It could be.
Could be.
Could be. I'm gonna put 5 pages. I'm wondering one. This is crazy markings on that can get covered.
Wacky Canadians, huh?
This is the one signature. I got 5 pages here, kind of.
I think I'm putting 2 signatures in my.
I'm just going to glue my
journal there.
I can't remember if I used glue stick for this, but we'll see how that works. Or if I used wet glue, maybe I used wet glue, but. I can't remember. But if it is wet glue, I use a little bit and make a line with it. I usually go like this and just put it on the edge. My first page. This is not the neatest way to do it, but it works for me. For a quick junk journal, works for me. You put both glue stick and I'm going to use a little bit of wet glue. I got to straighten up my leg. I'm losing circulation. There we go, a little bit straight now. This is the kind of junk journal that you don't care if it's totally straight. Here, this one is tissue paper. I'm just going to keep my straight piece, my bone thing in it. Use my ruler for this part, but I'm using my bone folder.
Yeah. Let's see what else I've got. I don't know. That may be enough.
There we go. It's a crazy. Okay. Now we have a cookie paper, which I think is super cute.
May just have to reinforce this music paper here because it's very weak on the spine there. It's already got sellotape on this, so I might have to just.
Really good one going on. I just got the flimsy one going.
Yeah.
Nikki's always good at reinforcing everything.
Reinforce. We don't want it falling apart.
Oh, I did my cover, but that's about it.
Let's have a look.
There's so many different ways to have fun and make these little junk journals. You can do it elaborate or as Now when I have my ruler, I like to hold my ruler, pull down on it on these signatures, but we don't have a ruler. And that's one signature for me. And now it's just gotta dry overnight once I get it all into my book. La la. Okay. So that was one signature.
Got a crease in it. Darn it.
I'm gonna do it 3 more. I want to do 5 in each. I'm using such strappy paper that it's not even funny, but look at the cover. We added this stuff. Just 3.
I'm just pulling off the old sellotape here.
Look, I found book paper. Oh, that's always fun to use.
What you find?
Book paper.
Book paper.
That's a good one. 1, 2, 3. Guesstimate. I think I'm going to use one of these fancy pages. This is not junk page, but I'm using fancy page.
Ladies one.
What's that?
Just talking to myself there, just saying, did I only use one?
I'm out of that picture, I know. With cute paper.
I knew what I was going to do, an envelope. In envelope.
Good. So I'm doing 5 pages, but I got this little strip I'm going to add in there for decor. Cool. I'm going to do it now.
Well, it's nearly 5 a.m. Nearly 5 a.m.
Keeping you on your toes, Nikki.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm going to put that one on the inside now because I totally made a mistake. Yes. All right. I'm not gluing that in yet, so I've got that little paper on the inside now.
See, and you thought it was just me talking to myself.
Okay, it's just Nikki being Nikki. I do that all the time at work. I'm like, okay, just like morning, I'm talking to myself.
Oh, just to show
Especially
Tata.
if you're on the computer and you're trying to figure something out and it's like not working. It's like, Sometimes some things haven't been done in so long. Oh, there's her wake up time.
That's my alarm clock. Yeah, get up.
And I forget how
I'm just going to wake up now, everybody. Sorry for that.
Okay. So I forget how to do something on the computer, and you should hear me at work. I'm like talking up a storm to myself. Like, but that's my figuring it out, right? Trying to figure out what. What am I doing? Boom, boom.
Time to get up.
That over. All right.
Yeah, everybody, did it wake you up out there? Yeah.
Now it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? Or what time? Yeah.
5 o'clock now. 5 a.m.
All right. This might be a little on the long side. A little bit off. Let's just try starting it. Not bad. There's no
Wakey.
5 paper. Okay. My signature.
Right, let me go and get my clips. So I can clip it together.
And I have two. I have clips somewhere. I think I should just do 3 signatures. Get a cookie book. That's my 2. I'd like to do more. I'd love to fill them right up, but then you can't really do anything on the pages that are layered too much. It's so easy to make these. How are you going? How's it going for you? How's it coming along? Very good cards and trunks. Big flowers. I've got such stained papers, but like I said, I totally can't over them. I'm going to put a ring here. I like to make journals with magazine pages, and sometimes I like to fold them in on themselves so they make them a little bit stronger. And it's just a fun way to use up old magazines. They give away at the library after they're outdated, right?
Yep.
So I do like that. I wonder if I can use her in my magazine. Her. I could use her. Let's see. I'm going to use J-Lo, I think her name is. I'm going to use J-Lo. Cut her out. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So what I'm going to do is just glue J-Lo into signature. It's thin enough. Thin enough that'll work. This for some before.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see here.
Sorry. I just yawned then.
I'm going to feel so bad.
I apologize to everybody. I just yawned.
1, 2, 3, 4, and one more. Come on, one more page. Let's do it. Let's do this. I have this Is this cool enough to have this paper? Just let me see. It's folded like this, but I'm wondering. Okay, I'm going to use this paper folded, and I'm going to wonder if I can use the page for, so I can use it as like a little cubby or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking out loud. Like
you're talking out loud, yeah. Everybody's just talking out loud.
You know, loud. I'm thinking through this. This one's a bit of a bigger paper, but I can't really cut it. I can cut it in the edge, but I don't want to cut the top and bottom. So let's see. I could refold it. I'm just using this. I think it'll just a bit too big. Maybe I will have to refold it in a bit. So what I was thinking, because it's folded onto itself, I was going to glue it. Glue it onto itself, so then it's like a little sleeve. You know? No. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue it onto it. I'm going to have a little sleeve or a little bag kind of paper page that like a little bag. So like this. Let's see. Then I'll have a funky little page. But I don't want it for my, I want it for my really outside page or something. Does that work? It works. You can use also, like Nikki's using paper bags for it inside, so they already can open up. But okay, that works.
Just finding the center. Just finding the center.
Glue my glue onto my second page. Grab my wet glue as well. Open it up. Double glue it. Double use glue. Because like I don't want to pull up and sew things, so I'm kind of lazy that way. And this works so good. It really does. This page, this book I made a couple of years ago. And I glued it the same way. So, and because I'm using stick glue, I'm using wet glue as well, just in case, because you know how stick glue sometimes, you know, doesn't look shallow.
Oh, I'll just push it onto a book, I think.
Oh,
It's okay. I was thinking that I'm going to.
He says she has to go.
I'm still not awake, so I'm going to have to push into a book because I
Well,
know.
have a good day, Vicky.
Bye, Vicky. Have a good day. Rest of day. Evening, whatever time it is.
Yeah, I suppose, right? So, this is my last.
I don't know. I'm lost.
Set of signature.
I am lost.
Now,
dun dun dun. I made a hole. I made a hole.
So
la, 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 la.
grab my binder. No, not binder clips. What are those? Those big clips. Are those called binder clips? Oh my gosh, standing up. Stiff. Guess what I got yesterday, Nikki?
I have no idea.
Someone was giving away a bottom part of a chair that you put the exercise ball on. It's on wheels and it's got the little back part. So I have my work desk, because you know how I have trouble sitting on regular chairs because I always have a sore spine, sore tailbone.
Yeah.
I have an exercise ball, so all I have to do is just place it into a circle on that chair for the exercise ball, and I have my work chair.
Okay.
I'm so happy. I was happy about that yesterday. I was like, someone was giving it away. I was like, oh, I want that. You know how I get when I have to sit for time. Sometime. I get kind of like cranky. Not really cranky, but my back just killed me. My lower back. I don't know. It must be sitting, but that will be so nice. Now I'm gluing in my signatures. I don't know if Vicky left, but she hasn't. Bye.
Yeah, she has, yeah.
She is leaving.
She did not see. Oh, look at that. Oh, wonky. I tried so hard. And I went wonky donkey. Wonky donkey. Sorry. Wonky donkey.
Now I'm putting wet glue on my signatures.
Is it in your head?
What's that?
Is it in your head?
What's in my head?
Wonky donkey.
Yeah. Every time we say wonky, it's in my head.
Wonky donkey.
Okay, I got it. Look at it. I got it. Now I just got to stay here for 20 hours and hold this. Just joking. But yeah. So I got this. What I normally do is grab my metal ruler and put it through my pages like this and push on that. I'm using my, what's this called? Bone folder? It's a little shorter, so it's not as easy as my metal ruler doing it. But I'm going to do it the same way. Press and just have to flip it around, turn it, spin it around to do the other side. That's what I'm going to have to do. Then we'll see what I can do with the cover, if I can work on it or not. Because it is dampened. Okay, so let's see here. It's not going to be perfectly straight, but this is how a quick and easy lemon squeeze thing goes for me. Okay. Now, of course, I do want to add the bag strings. Like, that's for now. I'm going to play with this. So now I close it up. I'm going to put more pressure on my spine. So I'm clipping it together and just putting more pressure on my spine. It's like a little person. Now, carefully. You know what I did do wrong? I put this on the head, which I should have waited. I'm going to put my coffee cup over here. I should have waited to put this piece in. Now that I remember. That's okay. Let's see. Either I could take it, but just use the stick glue, not the wet glue, so it can be better. Use paper stuff. I don't know what it's called. Oh, here. Paper twine stuff. That's like the exactly same as the rope twine.
Split my floss. Ew.
Huh?
I split my floss. There you go. Even here, I split my floss.
So I did have to take this up a bit because I'm filling up the book. But oh, I get glue everywhere. What? Seriously? Glue everywhere. Oh, did I not put my lid on properly? Look at that. My glue bottle is just filled with glue. I didn't want these too long on this one, so I'm just gonna. The handy part for these that I like the handles on is that you get to hang them. You can hang them up. Let them hang on. I put way too much glue on it. And do I have anything to work on? No.
She's talking to yourself again.
Yep, I am.
Someone come and talk to us before we all go mad.
So I'm gonna add glue to my flat paper. This is just gonna be where it's sticky. Come on. Silly me forgot to put the ring in before the back. Hence making it all kind of hard. Pull it too much apart. Probably have too much now.
Used.
Yeah, I should finish my color before I started my Now for this part, I'm just gonna glue in. This is gonna be like a band to hold another handle. Inside of this side. Pull out my handle too much. Adjust. Still be able to have the bag part, have my cute little bag in there. Have that right there. Scrap. Put the bag. Okay. Somehow I got glue everywhere on my ball. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
It squished down like I don't even know what I did. I do not know. Some of these pages are really there you go. What is going on with the glue stick? If you're having trouble with the glues. Glue stick doesn't want to close. Glue bottle wants to leak over.
Okay. Well, that worked. It worked. Yay! That worked. Aren't you glad? I'm glad.
Very glad, yeah. Yep.
It's been so long.
Well, I have to rewatch the video now just to see what you did because I've been so concentrated
I'm
on
not
my.
how to, I'm not actually sure how much of that was on camera.
I was like, I'm
I might
just.
have been at the bottom of the shot once or twice, but there was no one to say, "Hey, Nikki, push it up the
Yeah,
screen."
because I was too busy. See, you guys
Yeah.
have to come on here and watch us when we're on because we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. Who does? Who
Right.
does?
Exactly. So this is going to be my food over here. This is my journal so far.
Oh. I've got to put everything away together right now, otherwise I'll just lose it. You know how it goes.
Okay.
You know how it goes in the craft room.
Okay. I'm pretty happy with how mine turned out, I think. I think it's gluing. I think it's working.
Okay, where's my glue? Where's my glue? It was on my desk, and now it's not. Did I actually put it away?
I think I'll have to put one thing here.
Full takes. Oh, there it is. Just other side of me.
Oh.
Start gluing down my pockets and flaps and things.
Oh, my back.
Which I could have done before, but I was waiting to see whether I had to cut anything down, make it shorter or anything. So looks fine. Looks fine.
Why is my computer not showing that it is like okay. My little cord wasn't pushed in good enough. Now I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I didn't decorate it first, so it's gonna. I won't be able to do too much decorating right now. Because I gotta let my pages set a bit. Isn't it cute though?
What's that?
First, my journal.
Yeah. See, look, I didn't put her handles on. I took mine off. You can do whatever you want.
It's super cute. Yeah, I have this stuff here. And I need to use it up. Some of it's not good because it's too worn out, but whatever it is, I can use for more journals. I like making these little journals.
Yeah. Lots of fun, aren't they?
For me?
Even if, you know, lots of fun, even if they are a little bit fiddly to get together once you've got them together.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I can sew it, and I could sew it, but like I said, I've had a good go at gluing them. I've even glued, like I said, magazines on inside book covers. So I'll show you a book cover to whoever's going to see this at some point. Oh, jeepers. Oops, I knocked something down. Tape. So like this, I've fixed up this and then glued magazine pages inside, and it worked the same way. So you can use anything as a cover: paper bag, cardboard, old book cover. Right, Nikki?
Correct. Anything that takes your fancy.
Yeah. And I think I have one covered book that I might, well, while you're working, I'll go grab it.
Okay.
With,
I'm just gluing down my little flips and flaps that I had. Just going to stick this in there, and then I forgot when I was gluing it together. Yay. You know how it goes. I had a coffee dyed paper too, so maybe I'll have to do some more coffee dyeing. I haven't done that in a while. We'll pop that one on there. Maybe not. It's just I've ended up with two short ones there for some reason. There you go, never mind. I can always extend it later.
I'm bad. I have actually a few of them. I gave away a few. I have a few I'm going to let you show. So, if anyone's watching at some point, there's a few that I made for you, Nikki. Okay. So,
I've actually got a box full of journals.
Yeah, I gave a lot away because people like them, and they're easy to make. So this is a book cover, like I showed you. And what I did when I'm saying to you, I'm talking to whoever's watching. All these, so I made a heart shape and cut this cover in that way. And then I just did my thing on the cover to make it like this. So that's using the book cover. I folded magazines heart shape like this and made little pockets on some of them to put them in as signatures. Am I saying that right? Signatures.
Signature, yeah. Yep, signature.
Well, today. So I have also did what Nikki was doing. What were you doing? Putting the I put washi tapes, glued washi tapes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Some of them to make them stronger.
Strengthen the spine. Strengthen. Yeah.
So I put a couple together. Here, this one's quite full, and I done this one quite a long time ago, and I was painting on them. So these are my paintings, painted. I decided this was going to be my Valentine book to do some retro type of Valentines. So you could do a fun junk journal. I have so many pages pushed together on purpose for this one. If you're doing a junk journal where you're adding pockets, you wouldn't do so many pages. But this one is because I made it flat and I was painting them. So I went ahead and did that. I think this is the only one that has a dimensional piece with this little extra art. The corny one.
Yeah.
Everything else is, I do have a couple little, just a pocket here for the picnic basket that I folded into. And some of them I just glued them shut too. So that's one way to do it, junk journal, fun way. And this is the ones that I sewed in with Nikki. I think we worked on something together, Nikki.
Yep.
I think I almost worked on everything like this together with her, but I did use my sewing machine and sew them in that way. Stitch them in with a zigzag coloring pages. Same thing as I did with the coloring pages, and I glued some pages together. Painted papers. Made it really junky, fun journal with pockets and stuff. So this is sewing it together. There's no wrong way to do it. So here's an envelope, a handmade envelope. Me and Nikki were making some envelopes for something. I don't remember what we did there. It was for international college. Folded some papers in for pieces. But that is the sewing it together. And this is another sewing together. I really liked making junk journals. So this is just kind of paper that's like the paper bags that go on top of newspaper piles.
Yep.
These ones are sewed together as well. But I got actually quite a few of them that are sewed together. I guess I was on a thing. Remember this one, Nikki?
Yep.
So my borders. And I think Nikki and I were working together on one of ours like this together. Sewed a bunch of junk in there. And this one, big junk journal.
Yeah.
And this is one of the ones that it's kind of a mess, but this is one of the ones that I glued together, all the paper bags in there.
Mm.
So that's all glued. And then I started getting into gluing them and using these as pockets. And painting on them and whatever. But I put coloring pages on these. Glued each paper bag and all on its own as a signature. There we go.
Yep.
And there's the one glued in as well with junk paper. 3 signatures. And that's when I started discovering I could glue this and get away with it. And that's when that started. I have one other one that I gave away on a giveaway that was glued together. And that's, I think, was my first one. And I discovered that. And then I started working on these other ones. But that's all I have to show for those junk journals.
Yeah.
So there's so many different ways to make them. How many? You got to do a show, Nikki. Can you?
Well, mine aren't really junk journals. Mine are.
Yeah, but you're nice. So yours are, but you can pull them out anyways. It shows my junkiness to your. We have total different styles. I'm like very junky artist.
There you go. There's my box.
Yeah, I am a very junky style artist, but it works for me. Makes me happy. I don't like to always do like that. But and Nikki's more precise, but that's her personality.
Okay. This is sparkly pocket one I made with lots of flips and tags and lots and. See,
that's precision there, and that's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's what I made there. And then of course there are my little toilet paper roll ones, which I absolutely adore making, but these have got lots of flips and tags, but I won't, and pockets and things, and I won't bore you with it.
Whatever.
But
I do have some of those that I made, but I don't know where they are. Some of them are gone. Just gone.
See, look, I love making. I love making them. So these are my favorite things to make, actually, the the little toilet paper roll ones. And then I've got other things where this was a subby giveaway I did, and people had to send me in a index card because I love index cards. So I made a little journal for those. So I still have all of those. And this is another
Find 2 of those somewhere.
another little toilet paper roll.
I made these kind of styles.
And then this one is an index to hold my index cards. So so just just a never-ending journal thing.
And it's beautiful.
Album. Then there's another one which was this was the a Christmas one, 24 Days of Christmas. So with forgotten her name. I do it every year with her. So
yeah,
and that was just that one there. And here's another one with my index cards in. So and it's these are just like little inserts as well. So there's index cards everywhere. I'm an index card. I love making index cards. And there's another. This is going back now to 2017. And it's my index cards from 2017. So I usually make them for a year and then make an album, or if I make loads, then I just make the album if I'm getting lost for space. This was this is what I do with Andrea Gomol, isn't it? The Artsy Advent Calendar. So sometimes I just really go for it. My cat appears in quite a few of them. There's the Grinch. But so this is something I do every Christmas, which I enjoy doing. It's fun. Oh look, and there's another toilet paper roll one. So just like shabby chic one. I don't often do shabby chic, but and with a little perspex cover on it, which was fun. Shall I keep going? I don't know what this was, but I just did it. I have no idea what I was doing with that one. Oh, and there's little traveller's notebook thing, which I don't know. And then there were these ones which came with the Tonic Studio ones. Oh look, and there's another. Oh no, this will be 29 faces. So some watercolor faces. To a greater or lesser degree, and keeping little albums, and that can show you how far you've come in your art.
Given all of something.
This is a little steampunky one I did. Just and I have no idea. I just went through a lace phase. This is a early one. So yeah, this is one I did really very early on. Yeah, you can tell by the squash butterfly. Then so another album, just lots of pages and flips and tags and flops and I don't know, lots of different things on there, different ways to hold things together. So look, you open one way, then you open another, then you open another, and it just carries on going on.
So pretty. The paper is beautiful.
Yeah, just like, oh yeah, that's another one. Sometimes you forget because it's been so long since you make them, you forget how you put it all together. But yeah, lots of flips and flops and flopping this way. But the thing about this is when you do things like this, is they get super heavy. That is a real weighty album, that one. And that's it without putting any photographs in there. And then this was a envelope one. This was a envelope one I made. Just putting together an envelope and then adding lots of. I don't know whether we did this together or not. Putting lots of.
I do remember having a pouch envelope thing too, and we also did envelopes, but I don't know where those are. The ones I've done, they could be downstairs somewhere. And these are just the ones that I have up in my little glass container.
So yeah, and that was just from an envelope that I made that one from, and I've got loads up on the shelf, but I won't pull them all down because I could be here for like.
Well, I think
I could be here for another hour just showing you all the albums I've made.
Making a video just the journals you've done and opening up pages. I think that would be a wonderful video. So you should do that on your channel sometime.
Yeah. Just like there.
And like I said, yours are amazing compared to what mine are, but it doesn't matter it's how you feel when you do it, because it doesn't matter that you got fancy paper or these things cut out the tags and a little edging. It doesn't matter. I actually have a lot of that stuff, but I choose not to use it because it doesn't sound, but I just choose not to use it on this type of stuff because I just like that look of this. If you like other look, then you just do what you like.
Yeah.
So
now I see some of my glues coming off things.
Well, now you can put them in your pile.
Now I've got them out. I'm going to have to go through and glue them before I can put them back away.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome.
My art stuff. My art stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I
really enjoyed making these ones. I thought they were fun. And actually, I had a lady come and I helped her make them her own for her granddaughters for Christmas last year or the year before. Well, it was before COVID. And I think it was Christmas. And they were using them as like little sticker books and things. And I think she made it more like this because she had little nooks and crannies to put little stickers and stuff like that in here. So we did the each page of the paper bag. So her grandchildren loved it. They're little ones, grand girls.
And there are all kinds of ways of fashioning journals and things as well. Sometimes you can just do a bow. Sometimes do a little.
I've done hand stitching as well. I just choose to do it when we. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
If I want to do something really special and wanted to last for like ever, then yes, I would do the hand stitching because I know it's better. But to just have fun with it, and it sits in the shelf, and for me, it's like this stuff is glued together. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, does not.
So I just do the fast way because I just want to.
Yeah, do whatever takes your fancy. How are you, Michelle?
You can do it whatever way. So when you're doing a book cover and you want to sew it in, you'd actually sew it into a different what's that called? The spine, and you glue that spine in, right, Nikki? So maybe, Nikki, one of these days you'll have to rip apart a book and show them how to do that. Hiring you to do that. Like, I choose you.
Yeah, I was going to say, some of my really old stuff is coming apart, but that's because the glues I used are not the glues I use now. The glues I use then are not the glues I use now.
We're
So
both
yeah.
Michelle.
Yeah, it's like this one here, which is glued in. It is just starting to come apart as well, because I made this a while ago and I used different glues. So it's like, but that's because it's very heavy.
Yeah.
You know, and
I noticed that's why I use the stick glue and the wet glue as well.
yeah, I did as well, but it's like, yeah, okay. It's got three spines on here, and there's all this weight just three hinges, and you can't see it very well because it's there. You might be able to see it better there, but there's all this weight on there, and so for so for this, it's like it's just not man enough. But that was a different glue, different time, and I think I did it as a tutorial maybe, and it was just getting it done rather than getting it done. It's like, yeah, you're all good. Michelle says she can remember us watching, making some of the journals.
Yeah.
So
it's
there's
hard for us to remember when we did them together or not, but
yeah.
See, sometimes the pages get kind of stuck together, but then I cover them up anyway.
Yeah. So this was our latest one, Michelle. We just put together a little junk journal. So that's why. And then Ali made me grab my journals out.
Showing the junk to the good stuff. If you like.
And now I'm going to try and squeeze them all back into the box I took them out of.
But you
Which may or may not be a good thing.
So this one specifically with Nikki.
That's why I don't do show and tell, is because putting the stuff away afterwards.
Yeah, sorry. I tortured her. I think one of the funny thing is, remember when I used the chip bag and I painted on it?
Oh yeah, that was that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's this one. I have no idea.
How on earth are you going to paint on there without it coming off? Is what I thought.
Well, yeah, but look, it's still on there, pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Unless it maybe
when
scratch
you did it, I thought, oh no, that will just scratch right off, flake off or something.
She's so flaky. Yeah, I was weird one. I just grabbed whatever on that one.
I should have had more faith.
Yeah. I even have a tortilla bag. My gosh, right? Crazy.
Yeah, the only problem with doing that is people can see your bad eating habits.
Yeah. Well,
I always think that when I get a box set with cover to make a journal and that, a food box, and it's like, okay.
Well,
that's why I stick with the tea bags.
Yeah.
Tea bag boxes.
This is old Happy Meal package I did on there. Bubble wrap.
Just in case I'm judged. Don't judge me.
It happens.
Don't judge me on my eating habits.
This one was quite the experiment one. I think we were doing some funky stuff a couple years back. Or I was anyway. That was a terrible painting. Don't even look at that.
So does this mean you're back in your craft room yet?
Well, I'm on the floor.
No, I mean permanently.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
You have your craft room back?
Upstairs, I'm making. It's not done, built, but yeah. It's not done getting not built, but getting my stuff up and going through all my junk.
Yeah.
This is just one of those crazy painted paper ones. So crazy. Was that meant to be glued on there like that? Maybe.
You know, I did jelly printing last time.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, last time. Well, with the leftover strips that I had from doing that, I just made some inches. It's like, yeah, little strips of the. Because I thought, oh, I'm going to. I think I'd like to make another photo frame from the inches. I enjoyed doing that, so I might do some more jelly printing and then make a photo frame.
The funny thing
again.
The funny thing is with these, I've always intended to add more to them, like paint on them, like something nice. So maybe I'll have to do that one of these days. I remember sewing my signatures on this one really crooked.
Yeah.
Why? You look back and you're like, why did I just throw these pages in like this? But I mean, it'll look nice at the end if I continue working on it. Totally scrap paper. Totally cool.
Right. We're ready to go now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just looking. Yeah. You can go anytime.
Oh yeah. No. This was fun to make. Fun to make, and so maybe we should come back and do decorations or something.
Yeah.
Finish off the covers and things.
Yeah. I gotta let my spine glue dry.
Yeah. So Eileen's glued and I sewed mine in. So you've got two different options.
Oops, sorry, that was cool. Well, thanks, Nikki. That was fun today.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed that. It was worth me jumping on when I was awake so early. So, oh no, okay. Right, we'll see you all again very soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Vicky and Michelle who came in to chat. That's very nice of you. We always enjoy that because it makes it go faster.
Thank you, Michelle. That's okay.
Yeah.
We were unexpectedly on, maybe.
Early. Unexpectedly early. I was awake early, so we thought we might as well jump on. So, yeah. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for watching. Bye.